what message do you have for not only the young girls, but also young men as well in that space when it comes down to passing energy from that sexual place, because it's such a sacred place as well?
You know what? Thank you. Because I'm telling you, this is God ordained, because as a young person in church, all you heard was keep your skirt hems low, meaning like, at your ankles, and making sure that you're not having sex. But I'm saying to myself, as a female, who we having sex with in the church that I grew up with? Because I know today's time is very different. So it's nice to hear someone say, well, what would I say to the young men? Because I'll tell you really quickly. I remember a good friend of mine having to stand in front of the church with the scarlet letter and apologize for getting pregnant, which, first of all, only God can impregnate a person. So that's number one. And how many of y'all are sneaking, having sex with the married deacon in the corner of the church somewhere? Listen, and so it was so hurtful to me to see her stand there. But where was the guy? I think only one time in my lifetime have I heard about a guy standing up in front of the church. So it's very rare in my experiences. Let me start off by saying I am so proud of so many of the young men that I talk to these days, because they're not out here loosey-goosey, a lot of them. Now, there's plenty of them that are, but I want to first embrace the ones that are being great fathers, who are stepping up, who are taking ownership of their position or their posture as a father. There are men who are waiting before they are having sex with someone. I don't know if you heard about the pastor who waited, and on his wedding day, he found out he married a transgender, or a man, right, who was a transgender female, and how hurtful that was. So that's a whole nother podcast. But so there are individuals out here who are doing the right thing. I want to say thank you to them. The young men who think that they have to run through a gambit of women, I think you're going to find out one way or another, and hopefully through this conversation, that you don't have to, because you're looking for the pearl. You're looking for someone that you really want to be with, right? And yes, I understand dating and having a good time, whatever. You could do that with anybody, honestly, and we say that we have sexual needs and all of that. So that means you're ready for marriage? Because that's what sex was actually created for, is to create a family. So just to think before you do something, like before getting a disease, before dying from it, or just finding out that now you're not happy.